I be flossin'. I be flossin'. I be flossin'. I be flossin'. Flossin' is the dance that took the world by storm on the internet. The dance, it just really came to mind. Like, I was just dancing in the mirror playing music, and I started playing around, and then I started doing it, and I was like, whoa, that's great content. After SNL, it didn't have a name, but it was like still a popular dance, so people on the internet just called it flossing. Everywhere you go, you will see the flossin' dance. So the craziest place I've seen the floss dance, probably like in New York. There was a little Guinness Book of World Record thing that they were doing for the amount of people flossing at one time. And it was like 700 something people. And they didn't invite me, but it's okay.
Can you imagine though if you like kept every single person in your bed or life that has ever been there? It would be impossible. You couldn't juggle it. What, your friends from first grade, second grade, third grade?
Laying in the bed that I made all alone. Guess I'm not surprised, honestly.
What?
Sprite cranberry?
So what if I'm the monster? Maybe I'm the monster that's been here all along. I think the imagery for this song really, because of where I was feeling at the time, was like a very scared little girl and like very vulnerable and small. And when you think about what is scary to a monster, it's a small child. And you see a lot of that imagery throughout the rest of the song.
I remember I was in my feels about Atlanta, Georgia, the day of recording this record. We were like taking breaks and getting back together, and like it was pretty like back and forth. But every time that we would take a break, I would be like, yo, I'm better with Atlanta, Georgia. In lunch in school, I would always be alone, but I'm fine being alone. Everybody knows that feeling of like, yo, I want to be with Atlanta, Georgia. Like, I don't know how to say it. You just got to go for it at a certain point. So this is kind of like, you know what? I'm just going to put this out here, and you could say whatever you want back, and I'm hoping it's good. But, you know, going to therapy and dealing with anxiety and depression and, like, all those things, like, sometimes I can't handle it. I mean, we're one person. Like, we're bound to. Back to the surface when I'm with you, babe.